Today what I want to talk about is the importance of defining your business. Once you've defined your business, then you're going to be in a position to be able to come up with ideas on how to add even more value to your customers. So here's the exercise I want you to think about. How would you fill in the blank in either one of these two statements? We are in the blank business, or we are in the business of blank. When you fill in your answer, try not to use the obvious answers. For example, if you sell chemicals, don't say we're in the chemical business, or if you sell computers, don't say we're in the computer business. Try to think broader than that. Then, once you have a definition of your business, then you're going to be in a position to be able to find ideas to improve value for your customers. So here's a little process, and here's a way to help you remember it. So there's 4 steps in this process. Step 1 is to define your business. So answer that question, we're in the business of blank or we're in the blank business. Step 2 is think of another organization that you admire that shares that same definition. Then ask yourself, step 3, what does that organization do really well, that adds value to their customers? And then step 4, how could you use what they do for their customers with your customers? So I'll give you an example. Recently I had a client that is a university, and their value proposition was that they provide a very cost-effective way of getting a college degree. In other words, their point is that the dollars that the students spend go directly to their education to help them improve their career and to help them improve their job. So I asked them, how would you define your business? And one of their answers was, well, we are in the business of democratizing a college education. So step 2 is, well, who else is in that business? Well, Walmart is in the business of democratizing consumer goods. They make it possible for people to buy consumer goods, many of those people who could not buy that quality of consumer good, and they make it available for millions of people. Apple is in the business of democratizing great technology, starting with the iPod and then the iPhone and the iPad. They have made unbelievable technology available to people in all kinds of different walks of life. So those are 2 examples. Then the third step is, well, what did they do well? Well, what Walmart does well is they'll take one product that everybody uses, and they'll keep the exact same product, and they'll sell it to millions and millions of people, and that drives down the cost. What Apple did was they focused on one product at a time. They just built one product at a time, and they made it so well that so many people wanted to buy it that they were able to sell it at a very reasonable price for the value that people were getting. So 2 very different companies, Walmart and Apple, but they both provide insights that the university could use to add value to their students. And then the last step is, well, how can you use it? How can you use what these other companies are doing? Well, for example, if you're offering a course for freshmen that every freshman has to take, or almost every freshman has to take, is there a way that you can make it so much the same every single time that you can reduce the cost of creating and teaching the course? Is there something at the university that they could really focus on, one idea that they could perfect, and then they would be able to sell that to a lot of students at a much lower cost? So here's what I'm encouraging you to do. Define your business. You're in the business of blank, or you're in the blank business. Step back and ask yourself, who else is in that business? Then ask yourself, what do they do well that you could do? And then the 4th step is to ask yourself, how could you use that idea in your business with your customers? So what I'm encouraging you to do is to keep looking for ways to create more value for your customers. Take care and have a great day.